the GildaGram Podcast. We're our host, Dr. Gilda Carle. Dr. Gilda, how are you? And you have something for us today.
Yes, I have some very interesting information. I am the spokesperson for the International, and we mean International, Council for Men and Boys. And we are also partnered with a couple of other organizations. One is Davia for women who have been, uh, for men especially, who have been violated, sexually violated, physically violated. So that's one organization. And then we have SAVE that does some things that are a little bit different. But these latest stats that the president of the organization came up with are just scary as hell. As I said, we are part of the International Council for Men and Boys, and I stress international because they did an audit of the population in 4 different countries. And I continue to hear on social media that, oh, these American women, I have to get out of America and find other women who aren't so nasty and put down and controlling and, you name it. And all these guys have something negative to say. But these were the statistics that came out this morning. Argentina. This is, wait a minute, let me get to the top of this. We want to find out what percentage of the total adult population has been falsely accused of abuse. So a woman falsely accuses a guy. As you recall, the example in my book, Sean Penn went through that. And his former wife, Amber Heard, tried to ruin his reputation. So this false accusation business is not limited just to the United States. So these are the stats. In Argentina, men, 16% were falsely accused. Women were 7% falsely accused. Australia, 13%. Oh, that doesn't. Men, 18%. Women, 9%. United Kingdom, men, 6%. Women, 2%. And finally, in the good old United States, men, 11%. Women, 6%. So when we hear men say, it's these American women. Listen, American women are entitled, some of them. I'll be the first to admit that. But we also have to understand that this is happening throughout the world, where wives are falsely accusing men of doing stuff they did not do. This creates havoc in the home. Young children watch this. Then they form their impressions about that naughty man in the house who did so much to my mommy. And they continue to hear it in that house when the mother is not wise enough to keep her mouth shut and not say negative things about daddy. And then little boys watch this and they see their father being crushed. And you wonder why the suicide rate in the world for men is 4 times greater than that of women. You wonder why 10-year-old boys are committing suicide. Sorry, we've got to have a photograph, a picture with a frame of men with spines and women who make it safe enough for every man to speak out, speak his mind and speak from his heart. And it doesn't make a difference whether she likes it or not.
Powerful, absolutely powerful, Dr. Gilda. And I don't understand why No one spoke up till now as a woman. You. Why you?
Why? Yeah, well, a lot of people are asking that question. Why
Why?
are you a woman and the spokesperson for International Council for Men and Boys? The answer is real simple. Because men's behaviors affect women's behaviors. And unless we're willing to live in harmony, we're doing a terrible disservice to ourselves and to our children. So somebody had to speak about this, and I guess it was my turn to talk about it. I've been trying to build up the self-esteem of women for years, for decades, with all the work I've done and with all the writing that I've done. My columns, I have written hundreds of columns in so many different magazines, in so many different tabloids. And I've also written 19 books. But most of these things have been directed towards women because we were told that the women are the ones who want to read this.
Yep.
Well, I found that's not true. In Real Men Don't Go Woke, men are getting so much from this information because they're writing to me. They're saying, because of this book, I did not commit suicide. Because of this book, I am going to raise my children in a much healthier way. Mothers are thanking me, fathers are thanking me, but I had to write this because nobody else would.
Powerful. Absolutely powerful, Dr. Gilda. Go to drgilda.com and well, I'm waiting to see comments right now. Do you agree with Dr. Gilda? Or do you think that ultimately she's blowing this out of proportion? We'll find out.
The statistics are the answer to that question.
But some women will say it should be worse. As we know,
Oh, of course. And then we'll have another video on TikTok that goes viral because I'm screaming about it.
then people still are liking that. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dr. Gilda. That was the special simulcast in the O'Haley